Well, ladies and gentlemen, you read the title.
Reports of violence or sightings, but please remain careful.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you read the title. I quit my job. I'm now a ghost hunter. We are here today at 6 Tanglewood Drive. And we got tons of equipment. I've heard a lot of bad things about this place. This is ghost hunting with EAB Gaming. I think we always start off with the flashlight. Just because we're going to have to go find that breaker and see where it's at. Just to check, we're also going to take temps. And we're going to go in there with our EMF. So that we can get a good clarification on where that ghost is. Alright, as you can see, our camera is on, and we have the door. Not gonna lie to you guys, it's pretty creepy in here. Yeah, it is absolutely creepy in here. Yeah, guys, it's pretty creepy in here. It is pretty creepy. I'm just looking to see if I can find that breaker to get these lights on. Seems nothing's really touched. There we go. Alright. Okay. The breaker is on. So now we can do our usual routine. I'll shut these doors. I wonder if the ghost room, I saw my breath. Is it in here? What's in here? Nope, does not seem it's in here. I don't think anyway, unless the temperature's going down. It's in... Might be in the basement, actually. Hold on. Where's someone getting thrown down there? Are you down here? You are not. So it might be in the kitchen. We might have a kitchen ghost, ladies and gentlemen. No. Not in here. Oh, look at that. We found a bone. We're going to have to pick that up. Maybe it's in the living room. Yep, ladies and gentlemen, we have our living room ghost. I'm going to turn off this flashlight so we're not wasting power. Alright, so now, folks, we go and grab our equipment. And we start investigating. We always grab a lighter just to make sure that we have, in case we have to use an incense. And according to my calculations here, it looks like we're getting a bit of an activity here. So we're going to go ahead and grab our camera. Also going to go ahead and grab an actual camera so we can take a picture of that bone. And I think we're also going to grab a crucifix. Just in case if it starts to hunt a little early. So what is the name of our ghost right now? The name of our ghost is Susan Moore. Response to, we're unsure. Okay. And as you can see right here, we have different stuff we can get. Photos, videos, and sounds. So I'm going to leave this up for the time being. What we're definitely going to do, we are going to put our camera right in here. Go and capture that. We got ourselves a ghost orb, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see on the camera, we have a ghost orb. I'm also going to set this in here, just in case if it hunts. We don't need an early hunter, ladies and gentlemen. Going to take a picture of the remains. And there we go. I really wonder what our cursed object is, actually. I just realized that, too. Doesn't really seem like we got one at the moment. I wonder if it's the music box. Because I've been told by my sources there is a cursed object in this house. Now, I'm not too sure what that is. Alright, so we're going to continue on about it. There's a suspicious activity going on, ladies and gentlemen. That's okay. We're fine. Fine? No, we're fine. You know, we're not really going crazy yet, just for the moment. We're going to check our video camera. See if we get anything else besides an orb, which the orb we have already captured on film. So now we are going to grab a few things. Actually, we're going to wait to use Spirit Box. Because what we're going to do is if it has ghostwriting, we are going to let it write in the book. And we're going to capture it. Here, today. Alright. First things first, we're going to see if we have dots. Oh, folks, that is an EMF. Doesn't seem we have EMF 5. I wonder what's temperature in here. One of our evidence is freezing temperatures, and we don't have that quite yet. Okay. So I'm going to do this number right here. I'm going to leave it right there. Susan Martin, can you write in the book for me, please? Might take a little bit. This might take a little bit, folks. Okay. Doesn't seem she wants to respond right now. So we are going to leave this right here. And we're going to go back and grab more equipment. We're going to go back and grab more equipment. So we're almost in hunting range. The ghost could hunt us at any minute now. Let's see if we have a dots ghost, shall we? Now that orb could be real. But we're not being fooled by a mimic today. That is not fitting to happen. Ah, crap. I missed my opportunity to have an object being thrown. That's okay, though. That's okay. We're just checking to see if it walks through the dots, so we can capture it. That orb is very, very well doing its job. Okay, I'm not getting anything yet. So I'm gonna grab an extra few things. Just to make sure that we are doing fine in our investigation here. Get the crucifix down here with my room, just to make sure we're okay. Now, we are pretty much covered. Ladies and gentlemen, we just got a thrown object. We are going to set this book right here, and it's going to write in our book for us. Susan Martin, can you write in the book, please? Doesn't seem our EMF's going off right now. Ladies and gentlemen, you see it. That is ghost writing. So that orb is actually a real orb. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are not fooled by a mimic. You saw what I saw. It is a Thay, ladies and gentlemen. But first things first, folks, I'm scared. Guys, I am scared. I gotta go. Okay, no, it's fine. We still have tons of stuff to get, ladies and gentlemen. So, our investigation doesn't stop just because we have our ghost. What we're going to keep doing is we are going to keep going. We are going to keep on. What I mean by that is we are going to find some more things. That's what we're going to do. We need to get some more videos and some more pictures because we can't just do that. Nah. We got to make sure. That we are doing our job correctly. As a legitimate ghost hunter, we got to make sure we're doing our job correctly. Now, I'm going to capture the salt on film. And it seems Susan Martin is a grandma. So she's actually, in a sense, pretty twisted. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you saw it right there. We got disturbed salt and... Oh, we didn't get the ghost. Oh, that sucks. Let's see if we can capture any audio. Oh, you're just being stubborn on me now, aren't you? You're just being stubborn on me. You were just being very stubborn. You know what? Fine. What if we can take a picture of our ghost writing? Now, I am going to go take this opportunity. I'm going to go stand in the truck. Since it wants to keep walking in dots when I'm in the room, we are going to take this opportunity, and we are going to capture it right here. The moment we see it, and we also got that too. Object being thrown, ladies and gentlemen. See, we're getting a good bit of stuff here. We're going to capture this ghost walking through the dots. We're going to do it. Folks, we are going to do this. It's going to happen here today. We're going to see it firsthand today. Even though we got a video of it walking through the salt. You all saw that very clearly that it was walking through the salt. But there's more to this than just figuring out the ghost. We got to have solid evidence. We gotta capture the paranormal, is what people would say. We gotta capture paranormal. We gotta capture things no one has ever seen in their entire life. That's what we gotta do. And that is what the plan is today, ladies and gentlemen. The plan is we just watch. We just sit back and watch. You know, we take our time. And we make sure we capture everything we possibly can. It's a good investigation so far, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not even gonna lie. You know, we've had pretty good luck so far. I'm just waiting for it to walk through the dots again so we can capture it. I think it might want to walk with us in there. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? I think we're going to go in there. We're also going to have it blow out this candle, and we're also going to grab 2 smudges. Just in case if she decides to hunt. Because the ghost, it can kill you. It can kill you. Absolutely. So, what we're going to see firsthand, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's throwing things, I see. Okay. So what we're going to do is ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. And just like that. Oh, shoot. I mean that. Let's see if it walks the dots with us in the room, shall we? Like I said, we are protected. We are protected right now, ladies and gentlemen. We are absolutely protected. Let's maybe move the dots around some. Right there. Should be fine. I know we just moved it a little bit, a few feet. That's fine. We're just waiting to see what she does with this lit candle. It's not very active anymore. Ladies and gentlemen, we found it blowing out the candle. Now if we could just get it to walk in our general direction. I wonder if I could record the candle being blown out. I really wonder if I could do that. We'll try it again. Let's see how she reacts to the candle again. Will she blow out the candle again? That's the question. I would appreciate if you don't throw the... We missed an opportunity there again, ladies and gentlemen. That's and would you look at that. All filled up. I don't know why, Susan. I really don't. If I had the answer, I would tell you. But I don't have the answer for you. I'm sorry. I'm deeply sorry this had to happen to you. I really am. I hate that I have to be here with you. So now we have to maybe see what other pictures we can get. Okay, so folks, we're almost in hunting range again. So we are trying not to avoid it, but we are just trying to make sure that we get plenty of evidence. Now granted, we already know what the ghost is. The ghost is what we call in the business a fae. But we are trying to fill up this book with as much paranormal stuff as we can get. Because this is not just about ghost hunting. It's about the experience of becoming a ghost hunter. Because like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I am officially a professional ghost hunter. Not really, don't do that. Not really, don't take me seriously. I'm just doing this for fun. So where we're going to go is we are going to see what we can find. It does not seem we have a cursed object, as they would call it. Because that's the only way a ghost can be summoned here is by a cursed object. It does not seem we have what we call a cursed object. Because I do not see anything whatsoever. Oh wait, ladies and gentlemen, we have a monkey paw. Wow, look at that, ladies and gentlemen. That's a monkey paw. That is a piece of equipment that we use to detect and to ask questions so we can get knowledge on the ghost. What I'm trying to do now, ladies and gentlemen, is I am waiting for her to walk through the dots again so we can get a good orb ghost photo. And I feel like, ladies and gentlemen, it'll be a good photo. I really do. We're also going to listen out for noises as well. Now, the thing with a fae, in case you people do not know, is that a fae, the longer you stay in the room, the older it gets. So, for instance, when we came in this room, first things first, it was probably a really young age. Excuse me. I had some really good dinner before I came here. So, we have probably aged this fae a lot, which is good, because the slower they are, the better chance we have of surviving this interaction. The best that we hopefully can survive this, this right here. And I cannot believe it just knocked over my camera. Do you know how expensive this camera was, Miss Susan? I don't think Susan is aware on how much money. And look at that. And look at that, folks. Things line up after all. Now we're going to see if we can get one more unique sound. Capture a video of the ghost. I tried that. It didn't work. I think I'm satisfied with what we have so far, ladies and gentlemen. I think I am very satisfied with what we have. Just listen out for more talking, for anything else that we could potentially listen to and record on a little camcorder, sound recorder. Got that. Alright. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think that is going to conclude today's... That's going to conclude our ghost hunting. I like where we're at. I like everything we see here. Alright. Alright. So now, what we do is we go back and we grab all of our equipment. And we put it back in the truck. Just so we have it for next time. I just hope Miss Susan here decides to leave us be. So as you know, ladies and gentlemen, we gotta get our equipment, because we can't just leave it here. Absolutely not. This equipment is very expensive. It's very, very expensive. It's very expensive. Like, absolutely. It is very expensive. We still have 2 cameras left. We still have another DOS. We still have another book, another spirit box. We can't get crucifix anywhere else. You know, I think we're okay. that's going to conclude today's ghost hunting video. Now, if you all enjoyed, leave a like. If you're new to my channel, subscribe. If you want to see more content like this, you let me know. And obviously, I'll upload it. If you want to turn on notifications, you can. You'll know if I run over upload, I go live, or upload a short.
Welcome back.
And look at that, ladies and
Job's
gentlemen.
ready for you.
Look at that. Look at that. And look at that. Our total, $1,214. That is all in a day's work, ladies and gentlemen. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.